Hey guys, Regina Floyd, Freedom Live Life Well, coming to you from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am finishing up an incredible weekend, and I want to talk to you about inspired action, intuition, divine instruction. I mean, you can call it a bunch of different things, but have you ever had something kind of come to your mind, maybe an action that you felt you should take, an inspired thought, something that just kind of popped up? Maybe in an area, on something that you're thinking about, something that you're working through in your life. And I want to encourage you to really pay attention to those inspired actions. No matter what your belief is on where those come from or why they come to you, I believe that when you pay attention to those little random thoughts that pop up in your mind at maybe the oddest times. I know for me, sometimes I'm in the shower and something pops up. Or maybe it is, honestly, sometimes in the middle of the night. I'll wake up, I'll roll over, and I don't know if it's my subconscious that's working while I sleep, and a thought has popped up because I become conscious as my mind is working through something that maybe I'm, just kind of focused on. And I've had some really cool experiences, and especially this weekend with inspired actions. And, one of them was today. I stayed late. I was a little hesitant to stay late here in Charlotte, and I mean by staying an extra day. I stayed an extra day, kind of wandered around on my own, looking at the mall and stuff, and kind of wondered to myself why I had stayed an extra day, but felt like that was the thing for me to do. And interestingly enough, that all came to fruition tonight with a bunch of people I got to hang out with, some really cool fellow, empowered networkers, fellow, entrepreneurs, world changers, freedompreneurs. And, after spending some time with them tonight, talking and chatting and laughing and just having a great time, I really came to understand where when I follow through on those inspired actions, then it typically takes me where I'm supposed to be. And that's just how I feel. And I encourage you to think of some areas in your life where something's popped up, an idea, something you should do, and you actually took that action immediately when you were inspired to do it. And think about maybe the result of that. And think about a time when something popped up and you didn't do that particular inspired action. And then maybe later you couldn't even remember what it is. I know for me, I have a notebook, I have a journal near my bed, and I have gotten better at writing these things down because my memory doesn't always serve me the best. And especially when I have these thoughts in the middle of the night when I'm rolling over or something like that, I write them down because I have found that those thoughts really pay off. Those inspired actions, those intuitions, those divine inspirations really pay off for me when I do them. So it's one thing to get the inspiration. The important part is taking the action. And I've never been sorry when I followed through on something, even as crazy as it sounds, as uncomfortable as it sounds, as uncomfortable as it makes me feel. If I get an action that comes inspired and it makes me a little uncomfortable, then those are typically the ones I know I really have to act on. So I just want to share that thought with you and maybe hopefully give you some value in some area of life where you're trying to work through something and you're wondering how to solve that problem or you're wondering how to handle that challenge. I encourage you to slow down, breathe, relax, and really pay attention to those inspired thoughts, intuitions, divine interventions, whatever you want to call it, that come to you. And really do take the action on it and see where that takes you. I would love to hear some of your experiences with these little divine interventions, these inspired actions, and just hear maybe some experience you've had and what you've done and where that's taken you. And I'm sure some other people would love to know that too. And so please do share, leave a comment. Definitely connect with me. I'm going to leave my Facebook information. Would love to connect with you there. Talk to you on the next video. Make it a fabulous night. I'm headed home tomorrow, and I'll share more in the following week. Okay, take care. Bye-bye now.